In fourth is Palazzo Blue. Then came hat-trick seeking Caracca, who's back in fifth. Also on the hat-trick, Warhawk is next. Then the held-up King's Charter still second to last, and Regalian remains out the tail of the field. Still the front runner is Cayman Dancer. Cayman Dancer just over a length in front. Over in second, Mahaba Gayeth. Then back in third was Palazzo Blue inside the final half a mile. Urban Glimpse remains on his inside. Then Warhawk and Caracca, King's Charter and Regalian remain the final two. Still the front running Cayman Dancer leads the charge as they race now towards the final 2.5 furlongs. Mahaba Gayeth, the white cap, now looking to draw on terms. Then came Urban Glimpse and wider out Palazzo Blue, the black sleeves. Warhawk has now been ridden for more. Cayman Dancer now drops away quickly. Mahaba Gayeth goes for home, but Urban Glimpse is out giving chase to the wide outside. King's Charter now looks to join in. Caracca is also getting going as well. The final half of furlong looming. Mahaba Gayeth near side down the centre. King's Charter is running on strongly and will ultimately win it off top weights. It's King's Charter from Mahaba Gayeth. In the centre there is Mood Queen moving up, and with the orange cap showing handily is Spicy Marg. It's 2 lengths away to Shine On Me, the red cap, then the hot favourite Venetian Sun, with Royal Fixation at the back of the field. It is Spicy Marg near side under Kieran Schumacher, leading perhaps narrowly from Mood Queen over toward the far side. They race in 2 groups of 3 now. It's Spicy Marg, Mood Queen. They're racing a little bit apart. Then the first 2 positions. Shine On Me is next behind those, and then Argentine Tango. Venetian Sun very much held together, and then Royal Fixation. They're racing out towards the final quarter of a mile. Shaken up for more now. Shine On Me tries to make the effort alongside Spicy Marg. Here comes Venetian Sun down the centre. Now wants to go about her business. Far side, Argentine Tango ridden for more. Mood Queen dropping away. Royal Fixation near side is staying on. Venetian Sun now with the call as they rise the hill inside the final half. Royal Fixation, oh, trying hard near side. Venetian Sun and Royal Fixation, not much in it on the run to the line. Venetian Sun scrambles home, remains unbeaten. It is dancing in Paris by about the best part of 3 to 4 lengths. To in second, Align the Stars. Back in third is Imperial Sovereign, racing towards the inside of Champagne Prince. And then came Story Horse as they go inside the final half a mile. Behind Story Horse is Endless Victory. Then came Liari. Real Dream wider out in yellow and black check. Then the grey Roaring Legend, one for the gutter. Now just in front of him. Then came Insanity and Liber Power. And Artisan Dancer remains last of all as Dancing in Paris races down inside the final 2.5 furlongs with a lead of a couple of lengths. To in second, they're pushed along Align the Stars and Champagne Prince, one for the gutter, is going well but can't get through. Endless Victory now shaken up. Then Real Dream, one for the gutters, had to be taken right up towards the centre of the course to challenge. Racing towards the final furlong, all change. Endless Victory has now moved into the lead, pressed by Real Dream. Out in the centre there is one for the gutter. The grey coming home well is Roaring Legend. They're inside the final half, and it's one for the gutter who now challenges Endless Victory, and one for the gutter goes one place better than last year. That is Running Line and Ashim Murphy, who's showing front by a length and a half to El Watine in second. Atsila is back in third. El Malka is in fourth. And then came Cinderella's Dream in January, waiting in behind the principals. And then came Crimson Advocate, and Lady Ilza remains in the final position. They've gone through halfway. Running Line to a length call from Atsila in second. El Watine to the far side. Then came near side at El Malka. January now moving out with a purpose, purple and white, as they make their way down towards the final quarter of a mile. Running Line headed by El Malka and Atsila. January poised to strike near side. Far side, Cinderella's Dream trying to move up into it, and so too Crimson Advocate to the right hand side as they head now down towards the final furlong. It's January near side by a length or so to Cinderella's Dream. Crimson Advocate the far side still with a squeak as well. They're running toward the final half a furlong. Cinderella's Dream has grabbed it from January, then Crimson Advocate. Cinderella's Dream in January. Cinderella's Dream's won the Falmouth from January in second. Distant Storm from Swordmaker, and then Venetian Prince. 3 horses racing isolated from the others over on the far side at Engroin, the blue and orange of Constitution River and the maroon of Oxagon. Engroin perhaps just about in front now from Distant Storm, Swordmaker, Venetian Prince, Constitution River, and then Oxagon. on. These are then followed by Billy Cart, then Aspect Island, more near side Catullus and the all royal blue. Aspect Island just in behind those now with the pushed along Oceans 4, then Raging Raj, and I Need a Beer is the back marker. Racing inside the final 3 furlongs in black and white, Engroin showing out in front down the centre of the course, pushed along now in second and ridden for more Distant Storm, then more near side in the violet Billy Card against the running Rallis Catullus, wider out Constitution River now looking to make his effort, then came Venetian Prince. Quite a few of the chances they raced down towards the final furlong. Distant Storm perhaps just in front from Engroin and Constitution River, who's still running on. Then came Billy Card, and then behind that one Catullus, Constitution River and Distant Storm to battle this out. Constitution River, Distant Storm, head bob at the line. He's being tracked by Hickory in the purple and white. And behind Hickory is Leadman and Start Blue with the noseband on, and the slow to stride Dorney Lake is still just about at the tail of the field as they go through halfway. It is Saxonia from Olympus Point and Darkness, up the pace and Brave Mission, then Eminency, Two Tribes and Hickory, followed by Sterling Knight, and then came Leadman, and at the rear still is Dorney Lake. They're racing now down towards the final quarter of a mile. Darkness up the pace and Saxonia across the course, now being joined by the pushed along Brave Mission. Then came Hickory more towards the stand side, purple and white. Leadman is trying to make an effort behind those with Two Tribes, then Dorney Lake and Eminency out wide. Loads of chances as they rise the hill, up the pace just in front. Leadman with the noseband begins to apply late pressure, up the pace now taken on by Leadman, who's finished off best of all, and Leadman gets up to win. Leadman from up the pace. Set and racing away for the Debenhams.com handicap over the 5 furlongs. Jacquelina broke well over toward the far side together with Empress Spirit. With those is Master of My Fate and Grand Ladder No Go's Dream. Then Fletcher's Flight and Ginevra and Catch Cunningham. 2 more slightly isolated more towards the near side. Marty Star leading there from Rocking Ends. Action over toward the far side, and it's Empress Spirit and Jacquelina the leading pair. Marty Star more towards the near side still with Rocking Ends. No Go's Dream chasing up down the centre in dark green and yellow. It's Empress Spirit, Jacquelina the leading pair from Master of My Fate. Near side Rocking Ends together still with our Marty Star. Grand Lad and Fletcher's Flight have been ridden along for more. They're about to go inside the final furlong. Empress Spirit far side. Near side is the grey. Rocking Ends is coming home well. Then came Jacquelina and No Go's Dream. They're heading inside the final half. Empress Spirit kept going in front. Catch Cunningham's flying home in the yellow, but it's Empress Spirit to win. Catch Cunningham home in second. Rocking Ends in third.